They call it Harvard of the East. We call it the ultimate convergence. Welcome to NALSAR Hyderabad, or as we all know, the Justice City. NALSAR is amongst the top 5 law schools in India. But do you know, NALSAR also have its management programs such as IPM, MBA, etc. It's not just a 55-acre campus. It's an ecosystem which bridges the gap between the courtrooms and the boardrooms. But what's inside this 55 acres campus? Let's have a look. Okay, but I won't be able to cover the whole 55 acres campus by myself. So today we have with us Anita and Karthik.
Hello everyone, my name is Anita. I am IPM 5th year student studying at NALSAR University of Law.
Hi, this is Karthik and I'm studying MBA second year from NALSAR University.
Okay, so Anita and Karthik, as I can see, there's an auditorium behind us. So
Yes.
what are all the functions that happened here?
So the major event happened in the convocation is the lifetime achievement for all the students because convocation happens in auditorium, which is the biggest event in NALSAR. At the same time, we have our cultural nights, dance programs and workshops, which are huge, where the participants are high in numbers, we do in auditorium.
You know what's bigger than a movie theater? It's NALSAR's auditorium. So NALSAR is basically known for law, and I guess less than 1% of the students knows about its management side. So Anita, as you are a 5th year student of IPM program, what's your take on this?
So NALSAR also introduced integrated program in management. I am the first batch from it, 5th year students. So integrated program in management brings a combination of law, economics, philosophy, psychology subjects along with the management studies, which helps the students integrate management along with the law. So studying in a top two law college as a management student brings me new idea into picture because the leadership development as a management student along with law subjects stands aside compared to other management students outside there. At the same time, I came into IPM program as a clear slate because after 12th, many were interested into IIT, BTech and everything, CLAT and everything. But through CLAT, we came to know IPM and that too NALSAR. People feel like NALSAR as a brand should be there in their CV right. And everything. So yeah, initially it was a new experience because I introduced to a classroom where all over the states, many students from all over the states, we exchange knowledge. We understand people from all over India. Initially, when IPM program came into the picture, there is no separate examination conducted. There was they take CLAT score or IPM Indore and IIM Rohtak ka score and 10th, 12th ka aggregate of 60% and above and a personal interview process. But now there is a separate examination is available as NALSAR ka admission test for IPM program as well as MBA program in NALSAR. So after that examination, they will, at the same time, they consider the CLAT and IPM Indore Rohtak ka score. After that, they call for a personal interview process. After personal interview process, they will be shortlisted based on the categories and everything. So the highest 65 to 70 students were taken into the program as a batch size.
Okay, so Karthik, as you are in second year of MBA, how was your experience?
First, the cultural diversity or NALSAR is very good because people come from very far away and knowledge that we share is something MS that we can't share in any other colleges in Hyderabad. So, and NALSAR was initially known by me also that it is very famous for law background. But coming to NALSAR and it's widened my view that no, it's also known for management, which is very great. And same as my journey coming to NALSAR, I've given a test for this one. This is MBA ka exam to get into that NALSAR. And after that, GD, that's a group discussion and personal interviews.
Okay.
Yeah, in that way, I got into this college. And yeah, I think that was a good decision coming to this college and, expressing myself to other and knowing other culturals and gaining expertise in other matters also. And yes, there is another edge that you'll have in your life. That's the law side, where you know actually how the law works. And yeah, it will also help you in the long run.
Okay. So when you tell people that you study at NALSAR, what's their first say? Oh, are you studying law?
Yes, it was. But as the year-on-year development with our events, because as NALSAR, according to law and according to the management studies, the events are majorly conducted by the students. Yes, there would be guidance from the professors too, but the background work and everything is taken care by students going to other colleges using social media, and I'm very proud to say that I'm living with the students who are very pro at editing and everything, marketing their own events. So because of the events, because of our marketing skills, because of the quality of the events that NALSAR students as management students we are putting forward, even NALSAR is getting name for as a management students also. And people who come from 12th background, immediately being an IPM first years, I know my juniors very good at editing, very good at cracking the case study competitions and everything. So I feel like it is a very good place for practical exposure, because students do as a volunteer work, underground work, what is the logistic requirement, what is the on-stage requirement, everything at the same time. They do get the industry exposure because we have the guest lectures, mentored up, where different backgrounds, different industry people come and teach our students what are the different backgrounds, workshops, where the already existent talent was boosted by this kind of events, and there is constant support from professors too. I can say that it's a mix of academics plus cultural and extracurricular mix that made stand out NALSAR management students compared to the other students.
Okay. And Karthik, why NALSAR instead of IIMs?
Why NALSAR instead of IIMs? For me, it was my decision to, get into a college which is near to my place. I belong to Adilabad. So NALSAR was the first priority for me, because as compared to any other colleges, in my opinion, NALSAR was the best and it is the best.
Yes. Okay.
Add on to my point, initially when I prepared for CLAT, NALSAR is my first choice. But when they introduced management studies, I felt like law subjects, management studies in your favorite college. It's a mix, and at the same point, it's very near to me. It's a hometown. It would be very comfortable for me, and absolutely it is comfortable for me too.
Okay. There are libraries in many colleges, hostels in many colleges, but NALSAR has its own lake. Okay, so Parth, Sri Lakshmi and Diya, as you all are first year students of IPM batch, so what's your experience, as already you have completed 6-7 months? So starting with Sri Lakshmi.
My experience from the past 6 months have been really great, and I've learned a lot, in fact, by joining in many clubs, committees and cells, and we've gained a lot of experiences through each club, committee and cell. And coming to committees, we had SAC, which is Student Affairs Council elections, in which every one of us have participated in elections, and there was this really good voting process, and many of us got elected actually, so representing NALSAR. And coming to clubs, we have Ecom cell, which is the entrepreneurship committee, and then which is the marketing club, and then we have MPRC, which is the media and PR cell of NALSAR, which DoMS NALSAR, and we have many committees, cells like that, which make sure that we gain experiences not only in the classrooms but outside
also.
Yes.
Okay. Diya, what's your experience?
Mine has also been really great. I feel like it's a holistic experience in NALSAR, from academics to extracurriculars. I mean, specifically, I really love the sports culture here, because like every sport is played by people. The women also participate very enthusiastically, and then we have so many events to participate in. Like we have Inter IPM approaching right now, and Vino, which is our flagship event. The most footfall comes for sports. So that is I really love about, and how the environment is just so non-toxic and welcome for everyone.
Okay. So Pat, what's your experience?
My experience is I really adored this place. So before coming to college, I was really tensed about the social interaction in college. But after coming in DoMS NALSAR, I have found this place very comforting. This is like a second home. This is like a first home to me at this point.
Okay.
All the people in our batch are really helpful. We have a strong sense of brotherhood. No, unlike other B schools, there is no toxicity here. Everyone in my boys' hostel is like
Brother to you.
Brother to me. At this point, they're not even my friends. They're like my family itself.
Okay.
And apart from that, coming to academics, there is a lot of diversity in our subjects, from law to business studies to mathematics to tech. Everything is integrated in this program.
Okay. What's that one thing about DoMS NALSAR which differentiates it from the other B schools?
I'll come to the competition here. So basically everyone is really helpful to each other. Even the senior junior dynamics is really close. In other B schools, everything is very competitive. Everyone is like trying to push everyone down so that they can come up.
Okay.
Unlike
At NALSAR.
in NALSAR, it's completely opposite of that.
Okay.
There's a strong feeling that everyone should go up together.
Okay.
Yeah, the environment is really friendly. Like seniors since the day one, since the beginning, they've been there for us to help us out, whether socially, personally, or academically. So even we also have this mentorship program where seniors, we are appointed mentors. Like the seniors are our mentors, and they help us through our academics, socially, and then events while writing our SOPs and all.
Okay.
So the environment is really nice here. Everyone's really helpful.
As everyone said already, I also find the senior junior bond really unique about NALSAR, because the very first day seniors approach us and talk to us and tell us how we can always reach out to them. And every cell, club or committee, as Sri Lakshmi mentioned, are led by our seniors, and we are guided by them. And whether it comes to case, comms or clubs or education or professors, whatever, they're always there for us. They're always so helpful, even in sports for that matter.
Okay.
I actually want to put the cherry on top. I really want to mention that how good our mess is. Before coming to college, I expected to eat pani ki sabji and hawa ki roti. But in NALSAR, the mess is really good. Apart from NALSAR, the environment here is really nice. Coming from Delhi, I can finally breathe here. And that's it.
And adding on to him, the NALSAR is a student-run campus. So as he spoke about mess is also taken care by the student community. We have a separate committee called NALSAR Mess and Hospitality.
Yes.
Mess and Hospitality. And we have many dogs and animals also. So there's a separate committee to take care of them.
Okay.
And coming to the cleaning part, the hygiene and cleanliness, that is also run by the student committee.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically it's a student-driven college, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much everyone for sharing your experience with us. Thank you. Okay, so Nishit and Simran, as you both are from MBA first year, so how is your experience of NALSAR's MBA program?
It's pretty great. Get to see a lot of diversity here, and a mixture of law and management is really nice, because we get to attend different seminars from both law background and management background, and the faculty is very educated and very experienced. We get to doubt clear anytime we want, and we have a great library with a lot of books and online content also. Our curriculum is very well divided. We had first semester we had 8 subjects, now we have 9. And we also have a TPAC who is looking after us regarding all our internships and placements. So that's nice.
Okay. What's your experience?
So it was nice, like after the induction and all, we get to experience in the next 2 months like industry people coming here from top MNCs and all, giving lectures and seminars arranged through the TPAC sessions only. Moreover, we just completed our 2-month winter internship in NGO in November and December. So yeah, it was good.
Okay. So what's that one thing which differentiates NALSAR from the other B schools?
I would say we have 3 internships, which is usually not seen in many other B schools. First, we start with NGO internship for that humanitarian feeling and to understand how things work. And then we have summer internship, which we'll have right now after the second semester in basic corporates. And then third, we have startup internship.
Okay.
So we get to experience everything.
Okay.
Yeah, like we have clubs of like 5 domains like finance, marketing, HR, analytics, and operations, and each of them do their flagship event every year. And throughout the year, we have like workshops conducted by them, quizzes, case competitions, most importantly, and yeah, panel discussions also with industry people. So it gives us really good insight about the current scenario.
Okay. And what are the specializations provided here?
We have like finance, marketing, HR, business analytics, operations, yeah, and you can choose a major and minor.
Okay. Inside the beautiful campus of NALSAR lies one of the Asia's biggest repositories for legal and business knowledge. So now we have with us Dr. Amish, who's Assistant Professor and Admissions Chair at NALSAR's IPM program. So hi sir.
Thank you so much.
So at NALSAR, if you want to pursue 5-year integrated program, their admissions are through CLAT.
True.
But there's another side of NALSAR which is DoMS.
Yeah.
So how to get into DoMS NALSAR?
So IPM program of DoMS NALSAR, there's 2 ways that you can get into this program. First is IPMAT exam conducted by IIM Indore. So if you have attempted that test while applying for our IPM program, you can upload your score sheets. We also have an arrangement by which we get the scores directly from IPMAT consortium. So that is one way. But somehow if you have missed out on that test, or maybe for some reason got a little lower score on the test, we give you a second option in terms of NMAT. So that's a NALSAR Management Entrance Test for IPM students. So you apply for IPM program, the application fee includes this test fee also, and we conduct this exam through TCS TCS centers. So most of the Indian cities we have the center, so you can go to the TCS center, write this exam.
Okay, and so what is the structure of the exam?
So you apply for IPM program, you have IPMAT scores, decent scores, we consider that as enough score for us. If not, we'll take the NMAT scores and we give a second list, which is our cutoff list, and then we invite you for our interviews.
Okay.
So interviews also hold some weightage. And there are in-depth interviews which runs around 15 minutes by faculties, and on the base of your interview score and your IPMAT score or NMAT score, that's how we determine our merit list.
Okay. So how does the life of a student looks like in 5-year DoMS program?
Wonderful. So generally an IPM program that is given by B school is extremely management focused. So that was one thing that we thought ki IPM program should be a little different. It should not be all about management, and it should be an eclectic approach towards management. So here in NALSAR, as you rightly said, it's one of the top law universities of the country. So we have terrific law professors. We also have a very good social psychology, social sciences department.
Okay.
So there are history professors, there are political science professors, sociology professors, so English for that matter. They teach law students also, given that we have a BA LLB program. So that department is also there. And we of course have a management department. So what we have done is we have interwoven these three departments, and our IPM students get a bouquet of courses which include law, social sciences and management, which I believe is very unique in India.
Okay, and how NALSAR bridges the gap between law and business?
See, to be very honest, law and business are very, very closely associated. Every business is a legally put up entity, and every worker is an Indian citizen to begin with. So there's a lot of intersection when you talk about law and management. And for you to be a very good manager in Indian context, you should be proficient at least in 10 streams of law, if you ask me, starting from corporate law, labor law, environment law, banking law, and insurance law. So what we have tried is to incorporate those streams into our management program. And given that we have a semester system, every semester there would be minimum of one law paper and one social science paper for sure.
Okay.
Of course, there are these bread and butter management courses, but we have smartly utilized our competitive advantage of law department that we have, and we have ensured every semester there's a law course which is embedded into the course curriculum.
Okay, and how NALSAR supports all the students for their overall development?
Okay, so overall development is a very holistic term. So I'm guessing by that word you mean their academic as well as non-academic and well-being.
Correct.
So see, NALSAR to begin with is a public university, and it's a big university in terms of, it's not just merely a small department. So of course we spoke about academics. We have multiple department level clubs to begin with, which we call as academic clubs. So each area of management there are academic clubs. There is a student elected body called as Students Affairs Council.
Okay.
So there is a president, secretary, treasurer, and almost all the activities in the university are student driven, and it's the Student Affairs Council that drives these activities. Apart from that, there are sports facilities. I mean, there's a problem of plenty when you ask this question. That's why I'm not able to pick all that facilities, but let it be mental health support, let it be dining facilities, accommodation, let it be sports facilities, everything and anything you would want to have a happy academic life. We have tried to bring it here because it's a 26-year-old university. So most of the facilities are in place, and even the management department in itself is 10 years old. So process and facilities are in place. Yes.
Okay, and so what about the internships and placements?
Yeah, so that's another differentiator of our IPM program as well as MBA program. So in contrast to this traditional trimester system you see in IIMs, we have a NLU modeled semester system. So what we do in the semester breaks is that we send them for internships. So after first semester, which is like a 18-year-old student who just completed his school and came to the campus, probably new city, new town, staying in the hostel for the first time. So what we have done is that at that period we give them a cool off semester. You can go back home, refresh, come back. So you take a mental break. But after that, they have a NGO internship, followed by a startup internship, followed by a corporate internship, and then as they progress to the last 2 years of IPM, which is essentially MBA part of it, they have 3 corporate internships lined up.
Okay.
So 5 years we have around 10 breaks. If you avoid the last break, it's 9 mid semester breaks. So we have kind of sandwiched it with a lot of internships, which is unique. You don't see it in other B schools.
Right. And so what differentiates NALSAR law with DoMS NALSAR?
Okay, to be very honest, we don't want to see it that way. At the end of the day, we are all NALSArites.
Right.
We are part of the same university. But the fault lines are drawn in academics itself. The courses they study and the courses our students study are different. And if you look at these two as two different subjects, the philosophy is also different. So one might argue that law is right-based, focused on regulations, and management is more efficiency and efficacy focused. But what I would like to place my department is somewhere in the middle. We are at the same time efficiency and efficacy focused, which is our management DNA. But our genesis is from a national law university, so we are equally committed to rights and legal frameworks.
So at NALSAR, basically the business and law both are interwoven.
Yes, I don't want to present it as two different entities, because essentially it's not, and that's the right way to run a business.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much for your time.
So now we have with us Professor Srinivas Subbarao, who is the head of department of NALSAR DoMS. So hi, sir.
Hi.
So my first question will be, why NALSAR DoMS?
NALSAR DoMS is a unique department. It's a combination of law, governance and management, which is a unique combination in the country, because all the managers should also know about the legal and governance issues. For that, a law university has started the management program. We are also offering the unique courses like business regulations, besides that normal courses like financial management, HR, operations, business analytics and all these. Besides, we also started long back about a court management and the business regulations in that. How NALSAR DoMS is unique? It is a blend of both theory and practical. In a 6 months of a semester, a student has to undergo 4 months theoretical classes. That too more practical oriented. We are having a tie-up with the Harvard Business School publishing case studies and simulation exercises. We are taking more time on the case discussion in the class. Thereby the student has to understand what are the challenges in the industry, how to overcome from that. Second thing is that how the uniqueness and how it is different it is in that. In a 4 months they are doing the academics in campus, and 2 months they are going for the practical. That 1 semester they are going to work in an NGO, non-governmental organization, where we focus on the issues of sustainability. And in the second semester, out of 6 months, 4 months regular classes and examination, 2 months they are going to corporate industry. They have to learn the various aspects of industry in that. The third one is that in the third semester, 4 months after the classes, they go 2 months for a startup.
Okay.
This gives an opportunity for those who are interested to start their own startup, or what are the challenges in the startup industry they also have to know about in that. This way they have to do the 3 different type of practical oriented in that. In the 4th semester also, besides the capstone project to take some industry problem and they review, it is both on the primary and secondary data, and they prepare the report. It is in that. It is, I can say, it is in a holistic model of education in that, both theory and practice in that.
Okay. So what differentiates NALSAR DoMS from other business schools?
Yeah, many business schools there is a brick and mortar system. They have to do in the classroom, everything they make it in that. Here we are making 4 months classroom work and the 2 months internship. A total student 6 to 8 months time. He has undergone with various industry, NGO and the startups. Practical knowledge they gain, it is very much it is in that. And in the theory also, we are mostly our way of teaching is the case study method of teaching. And second one is the simulation exercises we are doing, it is in that. Thereby the student learn the practical aspects. For that, it is easy for the student to crack the placement. That is the major advantage.
Okay. So what is the core philosophy behind NALSAR DoMS program?
Yeah, actually there is a lot of challenges for the corporates are facing due to lack of legal awareness and the government regulations, policies, procedures, because business is always associated with the government. Because either not only to supply to the government various policies, procedures. If you are in a HR, you have to know about what are the labor laws. You are in a marketing, you have to know what are the advertisement policy, what are the different marketing strategies you have to know in the third. If you are in a finance, even finance, you must compulsorily aware about what is the SEBI regulations, what is the IPO market, what is the Reserve Bank rules, and all these rules and regulations, policies, governance practices, you must know about that. You have seen a lot of companies which they have closed, which they are poor in regulatory aspects. It is in that. Now we thought about that the business manager should also learn the legal and governance issues. It is in that. That way it is unique with the other B schools. It is in that.
Sir, if you have to describe NALSAR DoMS experience for an IPMAT student in one sentence, what it would be?
There is a 3 I's: innovation, internship, internationalization. Because the students who joined here, they get the practical experience by doing 6 to 8 months internship. Because innovation is the core of the syllabus, because in our curriculum we included sustainability, we include the design thinking, we included the technology aspects. These are the most important thing. Third one is internationalization. Being a premier university, we are in the NAC A++, and in the NIRF in the top 2-3 ranks in that. We have an autonomy. We have tie-up with more than 35 countries, universities in the world, 35 universities in the world. For that, there is a student having every opportunity to go and learn internationalization with our partner universities. It may be in UK, it may be in Australia, it may be in the US, or it may be in Thailand, or it may be in Singapore. Many places, many top universities in the world have the tie-up in that. For that, the student get a good international exposure also. And by internship, practical exposure. By innovative curriculum system, they should learn what is happening in that. Because your attitude change your altitude.
Right.
But your innovative way of thinking also change your future output. It is in that. That is the unique difference of the DoMS NALSAR.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time. Strategy, innovation, and excellence. This is DoMS NALSAR. Welcome to the future of business.